Hello. Good morning. How are you? All right. Mm, I have something for you. I want you to partner with me. My goal is to lift minds, hearts, and spirits and give you a gift today. And I want you to partner with me, and I want you to give this. If you have somebody you want to give a gift to, I want you to download my product absolutely free and give it to them. And first of all, I like for you to listen to it. And I particularly want our children to listen to it. And then I want you to text me and say, no, you don't have to text me. Just let me know how you feel about it, if you like it or not. All right. So I want you to go to hungryforgreatness.org. Okay. Hungryforgreatness.org. When you go there, you'll see you just pass on the information of your email and your phone number, and then you'll see where you can download this series. Now you say, well, Les, why are you doing this? I was thinking when I was reading about so many people that are hopeless, that feel powerless, that are depressed. I said, I've got some things that can help them. And I'm not going to not make this series available to them, which is my best series that I've ever done, because they don't have any money. No. You're looking at somebody who's here because of God's grace and mercy. And I didn't get an invoice. He saved me. He saved me. And I'm grateful. And the best thing that I can do, herein my Father glorified, is to bear much fruit, is to bear the fruit of helping others. The greatest among you will be your servant. And so I'm giving this away because you check with Cancer Centers of America. I'm here in Atlanta. And that's where I go for treatment. And they said, Dr. Taha, Mr. Brown, do you know you're dealing with 4th stage cancer? I said, yeah, I've been dealing with it for a while. I'm here because of God's grace and mercy. And he was impressed with my attitude because I've been dealing with this for 29 years. 4th stage, I like to call it the little C, metastasize to 7 areas of the body. Notice, never say, don't take on anything negative about yourself. They say, that's why I say the body rather than MY. You got me? Because your body hears everything that you say. And so I'm here for God. I'm here because of his grace and mercy. I get up in the morning, I said, all things work together for good for those who love God, to those who are called according to his purpose. I'm still here. I still got a pulse. I'm still breathing. And so this is a time where the suicide rate, it skyrockets right after Christmas. There are people who have thrown in the towel, people who are facing and cringing about being evicted or not getting a relief check. And so my goal is to lift minds. My goal is to lift hearts. My goal is to lift spirits. I need your help to do that. And I'm giving away my products free. This is not one product. It's a series, free. You listen to it. You say, whoa. I know you got a lot of motivational speaker stuff. They ain't got my stuff. They're not on this level because they have not gone through what I've gone through. I know what it is to be evicted, to be foreclosed on. I know how that can impact your mind, your heart, and your spirit. I want you to join me, spreading hope. Partner with me. Would you please? I want you to go to excuse me, I'm so accustomed to that. I want you to go to hungryforgreatness.org. hungryforgreatness.org, and download it. Download it and listen to it. You don't like it, don't send it to anybody. Listen to it first. Don't just send it out. Don't take my word for it. Listen to it. Some of you've already heard it. Let me look at some of the comments here. Some of you've already been there and heard it. All right. I want you to partner with me. Santa Claus comes. He comes Christmas Eve. So there's somebody you want to give a gift to. You didn't do it in time, or you didn't have the money. Use this as a gift. Say, I'm sending you something, and send this to them. So I want you to listen to it and tell me what you think. Now, don't say, listen to this, you need this, because the ego will say, I don't need that. They say, you know what? I want to send you something, and listen to it and call me back after you listen and tell me what you think. Now, with your children, just get them in the car and get on the expressway, look for a traffic jam, and then start playing it. They're not going to jump out the car into traffic. They got to listen because they're trapped. I can't tell you the number of adults that said, I started listening to you in the car with my father or with my mother. They would play your voice. I know your voice. I was in the airport talking and I just laughed, and a young man came up to me and said, I would know that laugh anywhere. You are Les Brown. I'm telling you. Listen, help me. I want you to partner with me. To lift hearts and minds and spirits this Christmas. I'm giving it away. I'm giving it away. I'm giving you a gift, and anybody you know. All right, this is going to save you some money going out these crowded stores and putting yourself at risk. No, you don't have to put on a mask to download this. You don't have to spray your phone or the computer to download this, okay? I still have a message, though, for you. I got a message. I'm going to bring my message, but I want to know who will join me. I need to see some indication that you will partner with me. If you're willing to help me to do this, to spread this motivational message. It's called It's Possible. That's one presentation. Another one called It's Necessary. Next one is called It's You. Next one is called It's Hard. Next one is called It's Worth It. Next one is called It's Done. Yes. I want you to like this page and share it. And I want you to go to hungryforgreatness.org right now. This is my free gift to you, and that you can give out to other people as a gift from you to lift their spirits. You have people that during this time, they're going through some stuff. People have lost their jobs. And I can share with you that this series will help them. When I recorded this series, I was sleeping on the floor of the Penobscot building, bathing in the sink down the hall, in pursuit of my dream. When you have a goal, a dream, let me share something with you. You're going to go through some stuff. There are moments when you will think about giving up. But here's what I want you to know. That's just the process to become successful, to get away from the negative behavior that you've been engaged in, or the thinking that has produced a life that you now have. It takes time, and quitting won't make it any faster. No. If anybody at any point in time had a goal, had a dream, something they wanted to do, something that they said, I want to do that, and they made it happen, then it's possible that your dream, in spite of the setbacks, in spite of the failures, in spite of the fact that you might not have two dimes to rub together, that it's possible that you've gone through some stuff, life has slapped you down, and you've lost everything materialistically. It's possible. You can say that in a spirit of integrity. There's some things that you just need to know. Is it possible? And during this time, you want to be a gift to yourself and a gift to others. Did you hear what I just said? A gift to yourself. I want you to listen first, for you. Because all this stuff that's going on, don't tell me it's not taking a toll on you. It's taking a toll on me, the motivator. Then I have friends that talk to me because I've been losing some friends who are on the other side now. I don't like to say losing. Some friends who've made their transition because I don't believe that energy dies. They made a transition to the other side. I love the words by the poet who said, if you but knew where I stepped, you will wonder why you wept. But I'm saying to you, right now, here's what we know, that within a year, all of us experience at least three tragedies. Something happens to us, or something happens to someone we care about. And in this place where we are right now, we're getting a lot of hits, and a lot of craziness that's going on politically. And then when you look at the behavior of individuals right now that are snapping, and then you look at the violence, and then you're looking at the fear and anxiety of being vulnerable and dying because you smell somebody's breath, or you swap air. I got a friend who, when somebody delivers a package to her house, if they don't wear a mask, she won't go out and pick up the package for 30 minutes. Why? Because the virus is airborne. If they have a mask on, she'll wait 15 minutes and then she'll get the package. That's where we are. Now, there's some people out there who don't think this is serious. I remember the text message from Herman Cain when he was in the hospital. He texted, no big deal. Then 5 days later, he was out of here. No big deal. All of us can use some stuff. Don't allow yourself to be programmed by algorithms, by the computer. You want to fill your mind with things that can allow you to think, things that will inspire you, things that will make you feel good, things that will remind you that you're God's miracle child, things that will remind you that you're stronger than anything that you're going through right now. Things that will allow you to convert that negative possibility blindness into the possibility that I can change my situation. This is just a temporary inconvenience. That's all it is. That's all it is. You will overcome this. But what happens is that when you are part of a culture a culture where it's a spectator's culture, where people are so caught up and sitting and watching at games. They're spectators, not players. Pornography viewing has gone to a whole new level. Who has time? People watching old football games and basketball games and arguments about who's the best out of LeBron or Michael Jordan, and couldn't even afford tickets to a basketball game. I'm in the barbershop, these guys up talking, we need more defense. I'm saying to myself, can you hurry up and get my hair done? This is before the coronavirus. Homie, don't play that now. No, that's why I got a flat top. I have to get all in my space. See, can you cut it with some scissors that's 6 feet long? No. And they got a new mutation that's easier to spread and more lethal. You know I'm not coming out the house for 100 years. Where's that? Oh no. We ain't seen him in 100 years. You had to catch him online. I'm just kidding, but I'm serious. That's what my daughter, Dr. Oda Brown, says. Listen, I want you to take this time right now to go from being a worrier to a warrior, to looking at and getting in fight mode. Because whatever you're after, whatever you're seeking, it's also seeking you. You have to know that. When I started on this path, I went through some stuff. You want something out of life? There's a sacrifice that must be made. There's a price that must be paid. Martha Jean the Queen out of Detroit, she had a classic speech, and the speech was that I love. I wish I could get a copy of it. Anybody know I get a copy of it? Please email it to me. And the speech was, do you really want to win? Martha Jean the Queen, she was a bad sister out of Detroit. Do you really want to win? And I ask you this question. Why, Les? Because winning comes with a price. You just can't come out here and say, oh, there's my goal, and think positive and be enthusiastic and think that you're going to attract it and everything is going to be all right. No. To get your goal, number one, you've got to become someone radically different. You've got to bring about a radical change in you, because you don't get in life what you want. You get in life what you are. And the reason that 1% control the wealth of the world is because 99% are projecting their minds on looking at things, on being a witness, of letting someone else control them. That's how we've been conditioned. That's how we've been indoctrinated, not educated, but indoctrinated and groomed to work for a job, the journey of the broke. And so that they don't pass out an announcement that the 40-40 plan is gone, where you can go to college and graduate with thousands of dollars of debt and get a job and work for 40 years and retire on 40%, which wasn't enough in the first place. They haven't made the announcement. 47 million jobs will be lost to artificial intelligence. And millions of jobs are being lost to technology every day and cheaper labor abroad. Why? It's called creative destruction. When I was a kid, if you wanted to make a long distance call, the millennials, they don't know about this. You had to call the operator. I'm not making this up. You had to call an operator to make a long distance call. If you wanted information, you had to call the information operator. I'm not making this up. This is real. When I was a kid, they didn't have the electronic tray to come down and pick up the pins when you went bowling. Millions of other kids did that. And then they created an electronic tray that eliminated us. Same thing with operators, information operators, technology. It's been going on a long time. When I was a kid, you got an elevator. There was somebody on the elevator would ask, "What floor, please?" Somebody would be there and manually push the button, ask everybody who gets on, and that's how you went to your floor. Technology came along, that eliminated those jobs. Some of you remember, I'm not the oldest person on the planet. If you remember, just put yes in the comment section. If you know what I'm talking about, put yes. I remember that, Les. Put yes. It's called creative destruction. Life is full of it. Things change. Quincy Jones, everything must change. Nothing stays the same. So it's disruption, transformation. We have to then transform to accommodate the disruption and miracles. Miracles. Yeah, God is still involved in all this stuff. Yes, miracles, things that God does for you, through you, as you, and you know it is not you. And all you can say is, look at God. Come on now. That's why I'm giving this away. I'm giving my products away because I have been given life. And he didn't send me an invoice. Let me tell you, I'm so happy I don't know what to do. I want you to go to hungryforgreatness.org. It's my gift to you. And you pass it out to other people. Partner with me, will you please? There's some people going through some tough stuff. When you have relatives or friends who have relatives that die right before Christmas, that's tough. The first Christmas after I lost my mother, whoa, that was tough. Do you hear me? Not having her sweet potato pie, not having her there singing and telling stories. Ooh, that was rough. There's some people that need to feel good. You wonder why I laugh so much? I know it triggers laughter in you, make you laugh. So I want to make you feel good. Laughter is good medicine. You hear me? It's good medicine. By the way, this is another conversation. These masks, it says increase the dating for homely people. I don't know if you got cross-eyed. I don't know. I'm not laughing at you now. I'm not laughing at the cross-eyed. I'm not. But homely people, you know, they're getting a lot of dates now on those dating apps. Would you take your mask off? No, I'm not doing that. I'm being safe. Well, we're on Zoom. I understand, but there's some new studies out. I want to be safe. Let's get together. Meet you at McDonald's. You know what? You got issues. I know. Listen, things are changing. People need something that will lift their minds above where they are so they're not stuck on feeling powerless. So they're not stuck on feeling alone and deserted. So they're not stuck on feeling that they can't make it. They listen to Choosing Your Future. It's possible, it's necessary, it's you, it's hard, it's worth it, it's done. It will help them to get out of that funk. I want you to go to that website right now. Do it now. hungryforgreatness.org. Do it now. And listen to it before you give it to somebody. Listen to it yourself. If you don't think it's good, then forget it. Delete it. Delete it. But I say, I'm not going to let this time, this period where we are, so many people that are desperate, so many people that are feeling deserted, so many people that feels that nobody cares. If you don't have money to give somebody a gift, give them this. Say, you know what? I got something for you up in here. Tell me what you think. What is it? Don't worry about it. Just tell me what you think and call me back. After you listen to the whole thing, call me back. And I tell you, they'll call you back and say, honey child, thank you, baby. Thank you, brother. Hey, man, how you doing? Assalamu alaikum. Let me tell you something. That's some tough stuff you sent me. Yeah. hungryforgreatness.org. It's hot. And it's something, my gift to you. It's free. It's a whole series. The best work that I've done. See, many times people give you something free and it ain't worth nothing. This is worth something. I'm telling you, I want someone who's heard it to put in the message comment section that you've heard it and the impact that it made on you. I want you to do that right now so I can read your comments. I can see them. I can see them. See, my goal is to partner with people who are committed to spreading messages of hope. And part of what I know what I'm supposed to do, what my assignment is to train people how to use their voice during this place, during this area of history. Train people how to use their voice so they can change lives, teach them how to become messengers of hope, so they can transform people's lives with their stories, and teach people how to become entrepreneurs so they can make money from home rather than going out trying to get a job in a market where there aren't any jobs that's worth anything, that's paying anything. So they can learn new ways and techniques and strategies on how to generate income in the comfort and safety of their home on the computer. I got a business partner. It was John Tellerico, and that's what he teach people how to do. They call him the connector. And if you're one of those people that say, you know what, I'm looking to do something different, put voice in the comment section. I'll train you how to do it. You'll become about part of my community. I train you how to do it. Because in order to really make 2021 a new year, there's got to be a new you. Hello? Yes, it's got to be a new you. It doesn't happen. And if you're not engaged before 2021 in a process to retrain your mind and your thinking, and you stumble into 2021, whatever resolutions you make will be forgotten. Studies indicate that by 12 noon on January the 1st. If you're serious about your goals and dreams, you go to hungryforgreatness.org and download that series for yourself. But don't be selfish. Share it with some other people. God gave me this revelation. I'll never forget Larry DeAngie and Mike Williams. They work with me each week. It was a 6-week series. I was not going to speak anymore. I was just going to do my talk show. They'd paid me $5 million. I never had that much money in my life. And I was going to just do a talk show. Had the highest rated, fastest canceled talk show in the history of television. Well, at least I had one. Yes. So I want you to go to hungryforgreatness.org and download Choosing Your Future. You will be amazed. You'll say, he gave this away? Wow. I've been hearing it for years. Never heard this. I saw all his videos on YouTube and heard his voice on many things that people have borrowed his voice or stole his voice. But this, the comments I've been getting, what people have said, I want you to put some comments. If you've heard it, if you just heard one, if listened, it's possible, and put some comments so I can see it. I can see it here on the right. Okay, I can see it on the right. I want you to go to hungryforgreatness.org. I want to see who's going there. I'm giving it to you absolutely free, and then I want you to give it to others if you feel it's worth your time and effort. If it's worth their time and effort, and play it around your children, please. Our children are in trouble. Our children are in trouble. When you see in the media say, "Oh, that people of color and various minority groups will be left behind," they didn't say possibly will be left behind, and they don't follow that up with, but here what we're going to do to prevent that. You know what that means? It's on you and it's on me. We've got to create an environment in our households, an environment in our cars. When my car became a university when I was driving, I got in there. I didn't listen to craziness. I listened to things that can empower me, things that can stretch my mind, that can empower me to the degree that I can compete with people with PhDs and MBAs, to give me inspiration and hope and motivation, so I would be able to use my voice and my story to earn enough money to buy my mother a home. I promised her, "Mama, I'm going to buy you a home when I become a man." Leslie, you don't have to do that. You're always talking about that, boy. Mama, I know. But Mama, you didn't have to take us in as foster kids. Who does that? 7 kids all by yourself that you didn't give birth to? And then you adopt us? Oh, no, ma'am. No, I got to do something for you. I'll get you a home. And when I turn 18, you won't pay another bill. See, I don't believe women should pay bills. I'm old school. A man provides and protects. I'm not talking about grown boys or sperm donors. I'm talking about a man provides and protects. And if a woman wants to work, well, she should. If she wants to, but whatever money she earns, she use it for herself, to pamper herself, but not to pay bills. Oh no, a woman isn't supposed to pay bills. I'm talking about something that a man does, not a woman. No. Well, you get your share of the bills and I get mine. No. Are you kidding me? No. You can be broke all by yourself. I remember they had a play or something like that. No. You want to have options, man. You want to have options. Say, "Hey, baby, if you want to go, fine. But if you don't, I got you, baby. I got you." And I'm teaching you how to use, those of you who are interested, how sometimes you can't see the trees when you're too close to the forest. You can't read the label when you're locked in the box. Some of you got some stories that are gold mines. We are born with stories of greatness. But most people won't take the time to invest in themselves. Most people won't take the time to put in the effort and the work so that they can learn how to use their story to transform people's lives individually and collectively. Most people won't take the time to call attention to themselves. This is the attention economy. When you speak to people individually, small groups, or collectively, there are three questions going on. Who are you? That's where your story comes in. Being able to tell that succinctly and ignite an emotional, significant experience. Who are you? What do you have? Your ability to do that, to communicate. Warren Buffett said, if you can't communicate, it's like a man winking at a woman in the dark. Nothing happens. That's deep. Yes. Who are you? What do you have? And why should I care? And the reason why you have to go through a radical change, if you want 2021 to be a different kind of year for you, all of us are basically the same. The only difference between the haves and the have-nots are their habits. Yeah. Warren Buffett said something I like. Habits are too light to be felt until they're too heavy to be broken. You need to write that down. You need to write that down. If you change your habits, that's why you want to be in a community of collaborative, achievement-driven relationships. You want to be in a community with somebody who's been there, done that, and bought the t-shirt, who's on the level where you would like to be and go beyond. All of us are the same. I like to make it simple. All of us are the same. The only difference between you and your family members, you and your friends, are your habits. Your habits. Think about it. Think about it. I separated myself from somebody the other day that I love. But that person's habits. Well, why didn't you try and help them? Because they wouldn't help themselves. It takes energy to live the life that you want to live. And most people are not willing to change their habits. They just want to do what they want to do. There's a process to becoming successful, to releasing your greatness, to identifying your goals and being able to go through the hoops and work through systemic racism and all the other barriers that we're aware of and not aware of. There's a process. And the ones who break through, like me, you got to be hungry. Well, how did you do it? Born in an abandoned building on a floor with a twin brother. Don't even know your parents. Labeled educable, mentally retarded. I was hungry. How did you do it? The failing in the 8th grade at Booker T. Washington High School in Miami. I was hungry. That's how I did it. You want to make it? You got to be hungry. If there's not a name of Rockefeller or Trump behind your name, you got to be hungry. You hear me? Because the deck is stacked against you. Get over it. That's the way it's set up. And when you listen to Choosing Your Future, it will give you the mind fuel and power. You'll get into my thinking. You'll see how I got here. You listen to Choosing Your Future. You'll see. And then for those of you that want to speak, put in voice in the comment section. You say, you know what? I want him to train me how to do this. I can't tell you the number of people we've had it's been overwhelming from around the world. People reaching out and saying, hey, I've been listening to you for years. Oh, I just stumbled on you on the internet and I was in a dark place and heard your voice and you brought me through. I hear that every day. Oh man, I was ready to take myself out and I heard your voice. You got to be hungry. St. Louis Federal Reserve, it's stunningly, a white high school dropout. Listen, stunningly, a white high school dropout creates 3 times more wealth than a black college graduate with thousands of dollars of debt. And it goes further. A white high school dropout with a criminal record has more of a chance of getting a job than a black college graduate with no record. You say, well, that's not fair. It is not. It's not fair that birds eat worms. It's not fair. Well, those worms better find a way to stay out and keep social distancing from birds that eat them. You want to keep a social distance from poverty, social distance from hard times, social distance from being poor, social distance from living a life of mediocrity, social distance from people who are not going anywhere, a social distance from people who don't want anything, social distance from people who don't have goals and dreams. Why? Because they rub off on you. This road that you want to get on, this life that you're seeking, it's uncommon. It's different. And sometimes it's lonely. I choose not to be a common man. It's my right to be uncommon if I can. I seek opportunity, not security. I do not wish to be a kept citizen, humbled and dull by having the state look after me. I want to take the calculated risk, to dream and to build, to fail and to succeed. I refuse to live from hand to mouth. I prefer the challenges of life to the guaranteed existence, the thrill of fulfillment to the still calm of utopia. I will never cower before the master, nor bend to any threat. It's my heritage to stand erect, proud and unafraid, and face the world boldly and say, this I have done. You know why you're listening to me? Because you're uncommon. Everything I'm saying is common sense, but common sense is not common practice. You're different. Get over it. Understand that. Everybody's not going to get it. Reverend Ike was right. The best thing to do for the poor is not be one of them. And the people who will go to hungryforgreatness.org are the people who think like I think, are the people who can do what I've done plus more. Why? That's just the way it is. Jesus said, all power is in my hands. Oh, got to tell you. By the way, the poor will always be among you. Sorry. Oh, come on, Jerusalem Slim. Oh my gosh. This is for people, my product that I'm giving out. Don't give this to somebody who need it. Give it to somebody who wants it. Because the people who need it won't listen to it. I'm telling you what I know. I'm 75 years young. They won't, the people who need it won't listen to it. Don't give it to them. Give it to somebody that you know that's a go-getter, somebody that life has slapped the wind out of them. And they just need something to remind them of who they are. They just need a jump start. That's all. But don't try and give it to somebody who need it. Why, Les? A person convinced against their will is of the same opinion still. Look. People, statistics indicate this, scientifically proven. Most people will die rather than change. Die. Oh, and get mad at you if you try and help them. You need to lose some of that weight. I'm fine, honey. My doctor said my blood pressure normal and I ain't got no diabetes and I weigh 550 pounds, but I'm fine. I'm healthy 550 pounds. Okay. I'm talking about somebody in my family now. I said, okay, leave that alone. Remember what your mama said. Oh, Lord, help me keep my nose out of other people's business. Les, why are you on today? Because I want to help those who want to be helped. Those who just need a way out. Those who just need a word. There was a point in my life I said, Lord, give me a sign when I was waiting for the sheriff to come and knock on the door. Give me a sign that you're real. And the knock came. I came to the door. I was holding the Bible and the Holy Quran and the Kabbalah. He said, you Les Brown? Yes, sir. We're here to evict you today. I said, I'm standing on his word. He said, no problem, sir. Bring the Bible, the Holy Quran, and the Kabbalah and stand on the sidewalk and hopefully call some friends to help you move your furniture off the sidewalk because we're about to set everything out. I cried. He wasn't moved. I think he was playing a violin. Mr. Brown, this is the world's smallest violin, playing the world's saddest song. I'm losing my home. Poor little thing. Keeping it real. As the millennials say, I'm keeping it real. I'm speaking truth to power, the power of your mind. Guess what? I'm still here. Guess what? Everything I lost, I got it back, plus more. And you can and will too. You listen to Choosing Your Future. You listen to me. You become a part of my community of collaborative, achievement-driven, supportive relationships. Don't try and do this by yourself. Jesus had a posse of 12. You just got to get around the right people, because people rub off on you. This corona thing, it ain't playing. And we can't play either. I sleep good at night. You know why? Because tonight is a special night for me. I slept good last night because all I could think about was I was going to come on today and give away my products to people who want it, people whose minds need to be lifted, people whose hearts to be lifted, people whose spirits need to be lifted. And people who like to give a gift of motivation and inspiration and hope to their family members and friends. I want you to put in the comment section, I did it, Les. I listened and I passed it on. I want to see that. That will just inspire me. That'll make me feel good. Will you partner with me to do this? Go to hungryforgreatness.org, hungryforgreatness.org, and you can download my material called Choosing Your Future. Let me see what you're saying here. But, I do a 12 noon message. I'm ready for that too. All right, brother said, I just checked it. I got my email. All right, thanks, Les. All right, hungryforgreatness.org. Yes, thank you, Ronald. Getting Unstuck, inspiration. Thank you, Mansoor. Yes, I've been listening, Les. You're speaking to me. Thank you. Come on. I want to know who has downloaded it and listened to it. I did it, Uncle Les. Thank you. We'll do it. Teresa. Okay. Mildred. I did it, Les. All right. I did it. I listened and passed it all of them. Give them all away. Give them all away. My goal is reduce the suicide rate. More people die from suicide after Christmas than any other time of the year. Some of you don't have any money to give people gifts that you love. Give them the gift of hope and motivation. That's what you need to do. Yes, we're all 6 inches from success. That's the distance from one ear to the next. Yes, I'm so grateful, Les. Thank you, Wim. Yes, I did it, Les. Zola. Thank you, Zola. Yes, I needed that lift this morning. Thank you, James. Yes. Patty said heading to get it. All right, fantastic. But I wonder who's heard it. We'll listen to it after I listen to you, Les. They ain't gonna stop listening to me right now. Listen, as I said, all of us the same. Only thing that separates us are our habits. When I change my habits, see, poor people have habits. They do things in a certain way. Wealthy people have habits. They do things in a certain way. I studied wealthy people. And when you have a goal and dream and you're hungry, the odds don't matter. I can't tell you the number of people saying, you're going to speak? Has something happened that I don't know? What do you mean by that? Have you gone to college since I've known you? No. What about any night courses you've taken? No. You don't have any college degree at all? No. Who's going to hire you? IBM, Xerox, General Electric, McDonald's Corporation, Fortune 500 companies, churches, organizations around the world. How are you going to develop the credibility? I don't know. I'm taught, lean not unto thine own understanding. I'm taught, walk by faith and not by sight. I'm taught, commit thy works unto the Lord, and thy thoughts shall be established. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy path. Whoa. Brother, you need some counseling. Have you ever had people tell you crazy because your dream is too big? Too big for who? Listen to me. Never let someone tell you what you can't do, especially if they haven't done it. They don't know you like that. And some people, as Kareem Ellis would say, you need to give them a pink slip. They don't need to go into 2021 with you, because your goal is in 2021 is to get it done. No, there's some people you need to fire. Life is like an elevator. The higher you go up, you have to stop and let some people off because they don't share your vision. They're not in alignment with your purpose. In order to achieve your goals, it takes everything in you. A.L. Williams, come forth, sir. He said, all you can do is all you can do. And all you can do is enough. But make sure you do all you can do. If you had your life to live over again, could you have done more than what you have done thus far? Come on. Ain't nobody looking. Well, if anybody around you, just blink your eyes. See? I see you. Yeah. You know what sin means in the Aramaic language? Falling short of the mark. This thing called life, it's serious. And right now, this is the most serious time in my lifetime being on the planet. And so it requires serious effort. It requires a new game plan. It requires rituals and practices and habits that empower you, that will give you a breakthrough. You need breakthrough thinking in this period where you are. If you show up the same kind of person in 2021 that you are now, you are showing up with behaviors and habits and a mindset for a world that no longer exists. Did you hear me just now? If you don't change yourself, if you don't change your mindset, when you step over into 2021, you are unprepared for what you will see. You're unprepared. Why? Less because the world that you've become conditioned to, the world that you once lived in, the requirements are different. That world no longer exists. We have babies that are being born who haven't seen a smile in public. They say, well, this is the new normal. This will never be normal for us. We'll make the adjustment, but don't call this normal. Touch deprivation. Don't call this normal. Funerals on Zoom. Don't call this normal. Burying loved ones and you can't be there. Don't call this normal. There's nothing normal about it. Nothing. And we have to find a way to keep it moving, to work around it, to do what we need to do to stay alive. And don't join the crazies. You're here for a reason. You're here to do the greater work. I had to remind myself of that. And I said, what can I do to impact more people? And the computer gives me that opportunity to reach more people. That's why I'm giving away Choosing Your Future. Some people don't have nothing. And at least I can give away something that can lift their mind, their heart, and their spirit, because I'm here as a result of God's grace and mercy. And he didn't give me an invoice. I'm grateful. This is a special moment. You have something special. I talked to a friend of mine, Jamal. He saw me yesterday and he said, man, he said, I couldn't sleep last night. I saw you yesterday. It triggered something in me. It triggered something in me. And I was working all night, man. See, everybody's not going to hear your voice. There are some people, when you download Choosing Your Future, they're going to tell you, I don't need that. And that's okay. Don't get your feelings hurt. They're not on the same page with you. And that's okay. Communicate with the people who are. Remember that song years ago? If you can't love the one you love, if you can't have the one you love the one you with. Oh boy. If you can't have the one you love the one you with. Oh my goodness. Create some special moments. I'm having virtual lunch and dinner with 3 friends tonight and on Christmas in the house by myself. But they'll look real good on my computer. And I've sprayed it down and washed it with Clorox and Lysol. And I have an anti-virus computer, a computer that won't sneeze, a computer that won't cough. If it coughs, I'll slap it. You know what? Let me get out of here. Let me go, Tyrone. Oh my goodness. You know, he just go. He go, honey. He go. If this man made in 3 years, $1 million telling his story, in 3 years, before the internet, before Instagram, before Twitter and Facebook, telling his story, and he is crazy as a nitwit. Oh, honey, some of that money got my name on it, honey. He's going to have to teach me how to do this. And now he doing it for home, honey. He could teach me how to do it for home on the computer. And I don't have to drink any Clorox or anything like that, because the computer won't sneeze on me. And he could teach me how to do it. When you put voice in the comment section, say, let's run. I want to have some fun. I want you to teach me how to make some money with my voice, with my story, having fun, doing something that I love and love what I do. If that's you, put voice in the comment section. People who work with me, they'll tell you it's a lot of fun, but I also work you and I stretch you and I challenge you and introduce you to a part of yourself that you can't discover by yourself. Put voice in the comment section. Give yourself that gift if you're ready. Yeah, you're thinking about everybody else. Think about you. Give yourself a gift today. Gift of investing in yourself so that you can develop your superpower telling your story, your superpower changing lives, your superpower doing something that you love. Your superpower is your calling. A job is what you get paid for. Your calling is what you're made for. Here's something else. Not only is your dream possible, when you go to and get hungryforgreatness.org, but you've got to decide it's necessary. Why? Because you're going to get some resistance. An airplane can't fly without the resistance of air. You can't learn good horsemanship by riding a tame horse. And the harder the battle, the sweeter the victory. Oh, when the dream is big enough, the odds don't matter. No guts, no glory. Faith not tested can't be trusted. And so it's necessary when stuff happens that you keep the faith. Come on, Adam Clayton Powell. Keep the faith, baby. Right now, keep the faith. Keep the faith. No. Don't talk about what has happened to you. Keep the faith. Anchor yourself. Calm yourself. He said, I'll never leave you nor forsake you. Believe in miracles. Miracles still happen. But I can't see the light at the end of the tunnel because you are trying to see what you are. You are the light. Get with it. And you're going to be stronger. Everything, I'm looking back at my life, every major setback in my life, when I got through it, I was stronger and better because of it. It contributed to me becoming the person that I am now. It contributed to me being able to speak to millions of people around the world. And all my friends who had more education, all my friends who had such great opinions about why I couldn't do it. My mother, Mrs. Mamie Brown, said, opinions are like behinds. Everybody's got one. Listen, the things that happen for us. Hello? Yes. It's a training. It's a preparation. And I look back, all the stuff that I've been through, and I'm still here. I'm saying to you, it's real. People said, no test, no testimony. That's real. It sounds cute, but you're being tested now. Don't stop. You're being tested now. Don't give up. You're being tested now. Don't give in. You're being tested now. So you can have a testimony. And you don't know how strong you are until you have to become strong. You're God's miracle child. I talked to a man who's going through our training. When he was a baby, my Lord, he fell. He got through the rails where they were living in the apartment, fell from the third floor, And doctors said he was going to die. He didn't have long to be here. And his mother, rather than just let him be on life support, gathered him up and said, I want to take my baby home. And he's still here, motivating people. He couldn't hear because of the injuries. Blind, couldn't talk. Newborn, little baby, little boy. Fell 3 stories. And now, he said, I want people to know they're a miracle because I'm a miracle. He went through some stuff. Whew. Boy, when he told that story last night, you could hear a pin drop as I was working with him on his story. Oh my. He said, I've been searching for you, Mr. Brown, for a long time, for 10 years. I've been searching for you, for us, pardon me, to have this moment that we're having right now, to be able to talk to you through my computer. It finally happened. I've been looking forward to this moment, sir. I said, sir, I feel honored to be in your presence. You are God's miracle child. You fell 3 stories as a baby. Oh my God. Oh, but the power of prayer and a mother's love. Give me my child. You determine the diagnosis, but God determines the prognosis. Give me my child. Gathered him up, disconnected those tubes, and carried a miracle out into the parking lot to get in the car to take home. Whew. Look at God. You've had some experiences. You've had some experiences that God has done for you, through you, as you, and you knew it was not you. I give him the praise. I give him the credit. Some of you, this is a breakthrough moment as you're listening to me right now. It's a breakthrough moment. You can hear me in your heart. It's stirring something up now. Now you know this is not it for you. You know when you look at me, when you look at my eyes, you know that you got to be hungry. That hunger brings out a fierceness in you that refuses to be denied, that it's possible, that it's necessary, that it's you, that you take personal responsibility for where you are. And it's hard. And you can do hard. You can do hard. Oh, it's hard. Yeah. Okay. Got it. Got it. Got it. So you say it's hard? Okay. Why you think we're taught, therefore, take unto you the whole armor of God? Not take some of the armor, bring a bow and arrow and maybe a BB gun or a slingshot. Take unto you the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day. Trust me on this. I've seen a lot of days. This is the evil day. This is the evil day. Did you hear me? This is the evil day. We see daily evil personified. I can't even get the word out. Evil personified. This is the evil day. Therefore, take unto you the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day. And trust me on this. Evil people don't take a day off. Bob Marley said that when he was asked, why would you perform? You're Bob Marley and you were shot not too long ago. He said, people who do evil in the world don't take a day off. Why should I? Why should I? This is the evil day. We're seeing evil personified, and people who are evil and stuck on hate. It's more important than their religion, than their values, than their patriotism, than other people's lives, or having a sense of humanity. People who are evil, you can't understand that. And understand that you got to be it. All you can do is observe it and protect yourself. Armor yourself with faith. Armor yourself with resolve. Armor yourself with determination. Armor yourself with transforming your mindset. Armor yourself with courage, with resolve, with a fierceness of being unstoppable, of being unreasonable. A mindset, I'm going to make it no matter what. You can take all this stuff. I'm going to make it no matter what. Armor yourself, therefore take unto you the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, that having done all to stand. Lord, have mercy. Come on now. We see it. It's hard to look at it. And it's hard to believe. But at some point in time, it's called delayed enlightenment. This is what evil looks like. What? Maya Angelou, what'd you say? What'd you say, Maya? If it walk like a duck, look like a duck, it quacks like a duck, it's a duck. That's all I got to say about that. Oh my goodness. He needs to have a television show. He's crazy. I love you so much. Listen, I'm on a mission today. I'm looking for some partners. I want you to go to the site hungryforgreatness.org and download this series that has $197 value. Download it. I'm giving it to you free to lift hearts, to lift minds, and to lift spirits. Tola, call me Tola. Let me see if anybody responding to me. Let me find out. If you have downloaded it, I want you to put it in the comment section so I can see. Now, there's some of you that want to be trained by me, that you know it's time for God to do a new thing in your life. Put voice in the comment section. Put voice in the comment section saying, Les Brown, I want you to teach me how to use my story and my voice. I want you to teach me how to speak like you so I can go past you. I want you. You got something. You reach me. You touch me. You stoke that hunger in me. And I know you know how to do it. So I'm gonna put voice in the comment section because I want Miss Mamie Brown's baby boy. I will show you how to have confidence and just think about this. Just think about the number one fear that people have is speaking before an audience. I'm speaking before a computer and having a wonderful time. This computer that I gave it a shower with Clorox and Lysol, and it's doing just great. And I'm talking to you. What a beautiful day. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I've got a wonderful feeling. Someone is going my way. Oh, you having too much fun. Okay, all right. I tickle myself. Stop it. Stop it. Tell myself to stop me from tickling myself, okay? Okay, thank you. That's eerie. That's conversation with Tyrone. That's kind of scary, my brother. Celeste Johnson told me, she said, that's strange. You in that relationship with you and Tyrone the squirrel. That's kind of different. You gotta laugh sometime. You hear me? This is a global asylum. What you mean? It's a global asylum, like a mental institution or an asylum where people go who are off. Yep. This is a global asylum. And we all in it up in here, up in here. So I have a mission to lift minds, hearts, and spirits. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, now somebody has gone. Hello, Pastor Mark James. How are you? Daniela, how are you? And Shara. Okay, listen. I know somebody has downloaded, has gone to the website hungryforgreatness.org. Who's done that? Okay, who's done that? And text me and tell me you've done it and that you listened to it and you also send it to somebody. Just listen to the first one. It's possible. Let me see. Laughter is good. You got that right. Yes, it is. It's good medicine for the soul. How you doing, Letitia Garcia? How are you? Okay. Felicia Lewis. Hello. Yes, we have to find something to laugh about. Absolutely. You up in here? And this time they come out. We haven't even gotten through with this strain of the coronavirus. And they telling me another one has mutated that's even more lethal and easier to spread. Excuse me? Wait a minute. We're still dealing with this one. We're still waiting on a shot to be protected from this one. Are you kidding me? I've been waiting for a minute to see if anybody gonna grow some extra ears or another mouth out of their neck. I'm not rushing to get it because I know about the Tuskegee experiment, but behave. Are you kidding me? Another strain, and you know where it is? Well, you know what? I'm gonna send somebody. What's it? Kardash. I'm gonna send somebody to the drugstore, some places, to the lumber yard. Get me some extra locks for my windows and my doors, so this new mutation can't get in. My son called me. Can I come over and talk to you? No. You didn't just say no, did you? Yes. No. No. I don't want any visitors. None of your brothers and sisters. No. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. No. Mm-mm. Nope. You're going to be by yourself on Christmas? No. I'll be with my computer and Tyrone the squirrel outside of my window. I won't even let Tyrone in. He's saying it's cold out here. Tyrone, I'm sorry, but I have my computer. I'll see you on Zoom. Yes. Get up real close to it. Let me see my grandchildren. Yeah, they look real good. You say they're little carriers too. I remember when they came here, they wanted to run up the steps. I said, hey, look up here. What is it, Papa? That's your hug. Now, y'all going on back down the steps and get in the car and go on now. And I went in the room and cried. Oh, I said, Lord, I'm so sorry. I miss them, but I'm not dying to see them. No, I'm not looking to be on a ventilator. No. Mm-mm. Ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. When God was dying, he said, I underestimated the virus. And the nurse said she wanted to say, you think? That's what I said. You think, homie? I've had a sweet potato pie made with stevia. Eat your heart out with the Mamie Brown formula. Only difference is the stevia overcoming diabetes, so it won't spike your blood sugar level. And the crust is made out of mushrooms. Oh, come on now. Oh, you have to kick your shoes off and wiggle your toes. Yeah. Patty, look out. I'm coming out there bringing my mama pie. Mamie Brown's sweet potato pie. I like something else. I like coconut cake with the pineapple in it. I like that. And peach cobbler. I like that. And blueberry cobbler. Oh my goodness. If anybody know how to do peach cobbler and blueberry cobbler and coconut cake with with pineapple, I can do it with stevia. I want you to email a brother. I'm not going to tell you my email, lesbrown77@gmail.com. I'm just joking, but I'm serious. I've been salivating and thinking about it. I said, there must be a way I can eat some sweet potato pie. And then it dropped in my spirit, stevia, somebody knows. And I have a brother out of Fort Lauderdale, man, that he's a bad boy. He knows how to do it. He knows how to do it. Now, let me see where I am. I hope that, let me see what, Tracy, thank you for calling me a legendary experienced speaker. All right, let me see what these comments are. All right, somebody all the way in Dubai. Hello, Dubai. I've been to Abu Dhabi and Dubai. I've got very good friends there. Debbie, let me share something with you. The Sheikh, oh yes, Oh, yes. All right. Let me see. I got to what what was I looking for just then? That's what happened when you turn 75. Okay. But let me I want Tula to tell me, are people responding? Let me call Tula. I'll find out. Kaylin said, "You are hilarious. Thank you. I hope you're enjoying it." Tula?
Hey, Mr. Brown.
Are people responding? Are they going to hungryforgreatness.org?
Yes, sir. Oh, we're getting so many people. We've had probably over 200 to 300 people already. Their numbers are coming in fast. I'm gonna have to do a count. It's so many people are exciting. So many people are sharing it in the comment section. It's blowing up, sir.
Oh, I'm so glad. This is Atola. Well, thank you so much, man, for setting this up for me. I got this idea yesterday. Okay, here is this person here, Vinu in Jamaica. All right. Well, thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to go to Hungry for Greatness. Thank you, Tola.
Thank you.
Yes. I want you to go to hungryforgreatness.org. I'm giving away a set of motivational messages. I'm giving them away for you. This is my gift to you. And I want you to gift it to somebody else who needs it, somebody you know that will appreciate it. No, excuse me, not who need it, who want it, who want something positive. Because many times, people who need it, they won't listen. I had the experience of giving several friends who needed some help mentally, and they never listened. But my go-getter friends who were down on their luck, my aggressive, ambitious friends who were looking for a way out, they took advantage of it and they listened. And then I understood, he who hath shall get, and he that hath not, listen to me, even that he has shall be taken away. Whoa. I said, that's cold-blooded. He that hath shall get, and he that hath not, even that he has shall be taken away. Why? Why would you do that? Well, the question is, Mr. Brown, he that hath what? Ambition. He that hath what? Initiative. He that hath what? Hunger to get better. He that hath what? Drive, persistence, perseverance. He that hath what? Creativity. He that hath what? The willingness to do what is necessary to move their lives to another level. Whosoever will, let him come. It's a good time, because the majority of people won't raise a finger to help themselves. I was with a friend of mine named Lorraine, and we were going to do an intervention with her brother that was on drugs, and he asked us to leave. And I'll never forget what she said. Don't feel bad. Most people won't participate in their own rescue. Whoa! Whoa! Most people, and you know this to be true, put yes in the comment section. Most people, if you've ever encountered this, a friend or a relative that you tried to advise, that you tried to help, most people won't participate in their own rescue. Come out from among them. Hello? I'm not making this up. I'm not. I'm not making this up. If you've encountered somebody like that, I want you to put yes in the comment section. Somebody say, ooh. That's why I said, don't cast pearls before swines, low consciousness, lest they turn and rend you, lest they turn against you, get angry with you. That's why the Kabbalion said, the lips of the wise are sealed to the ears of the ignorant. Ooh. Stop it, stop it. Whew. Where you get all these quotes from? Come on, Tyrone, you know I read a lot. Come on, I love quotes. I love them. But is that deep what I just said? If it's hitting you somewhere, if you can feel a brother up in here, I want you to say yes, yes, yes. Put 3 yeses in there. 1 for the Father, 1 for the Holy Spirit, 1 for the Son. I want you to put yes, yes, yes. I understand what you're talking about. Yes. The worst thing to deal with is arrogance and ignorance. When somebody don't know and they think they know. This is some good medicine. Y'all need to spread this word. This is the best stuff on the internet today. It's better than Roy Jones and Mike Tyson. 2 old men beating each other up to get millions of dollars while you watch. Oh, boy. Oh. So, Reverend Ike, the best thing to do for the poor is not be one of them. Why? If you're one of them, you can't help them. You got to try and push them out the hole. And then they're going to have to pull you out. But if you are not one of them, you can pull them out the hole. If you're not one of them, you got the resources and the connections. Now, here's a friend of mine, Debbie Jackson, gave this to me. If you find somebody in a hole and they need some help, she said, don't reach down to pull them out. Talking about they need a hand up. No, don't do that. Here's what to do. Find a rope. Go somewhere, go to a hardware store and get a rope and look around and find a tree and tie that rope around that tree and throw that rope over there in that hole. Now, if they want to get out, they will grab that rope and pull themselves out. But if you reach your hands down there, they'll pull you in. Remember that movie, Days of Wine and Roses, Jack Lemmon? He was, I don't remember all of it, but he was an alcoholic and his wife was trying to help him. She became an alcoholic and died, and he lived. I can't remember, but that's what happened to one of them. Let me tell you. Adolph Randolph at Florida A&M University wrote a play, and this guy was about to commit suicide. And a policeman came and they engaged in dialogue saying, man, don't do this. Your situation can't be that bad. The guy told the policeman what his situation was, and the policeman said, you think that's bad? And the policeman started telling the guy who was standing on the bridge to jump off, and he was trying to prevent him from jumping off. So he told him about his problems, and guess what? The policeman dived off. He started thinking about himself. He said, hell, I'm going first. This is too good. They should charge admission for this. How much you gonna charge? 7 cents. 7 is my lucky number. 7 cents. Okay, why are you here today, Flat Top? Kid and play from house party. What's up? On Christmas Eve. What's up? You got any presents for us? Yes. I want you to go to hungryforgreatness.org. I'm giving you a free gift out of my empowerment library, top of the line, motivational material for you and for people you care about. I want you to partner with me and spread it out. Why are you doing this? Why aren't you charging for this? Isn't this how you make money? Yes, I'm paying a debt. I'm here because of God's grace and mercy. I am a 4th stage cancer conqueror. Every day when I look in the mirror, I say, Lord, thank you for giving me another day. I've been kicking cancer's butt for 29 years. And they're amazed at the Cancer Centers of America that in spite of the fact that I've been diagnosed with 4th stage cancer, as I speak to you, that I'm still active, I'm still engaged, in spite of the fact that I'm 75, in spite of the fact I got a flat top like Kid and Play, and I'm Kid. In spite of that, I'm not sitting someplace being depressed and feeling sorry for myself. No. Oh, no. Why? How could you be so happy? Because he said, I'll never leave you nor forsake you. Mm-hmm. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil, for thou art with me. Ooh. What words of assurance. And people waking up, I got a cough. Is that right? You ever had sciatica pain? You have no idea. Oh, hungry for greatness.org. Help me, partner with me. Go there and download Choosing Your Future. Free. Listen to it and send it out to people that you know. People you want to give a gift to and you don't have any money. Or you do, but give it to them free so they can play it and then give it to somebody else. Help me make this go viral. Send this out to your database, to your organization, to your church, to your company employees, to your family members. They will thank you for it. You listen. I'm serious. They can say, hey, thank you for this. This is during Christmas holidays. It's a depressing time for a lot of people who miss loved ones. It's depressing for a lot of people. And then you put on top of that the coronavirus, people who have lost loved ones and friends and relatives. And you put on top of that people that are afraid of breathing the air of other people, that it can cost them their lives. And you put on top of that millions of people that are losing their jobs. And you put on top of that millions of businesses that are going under, going out of business. And you put on top of that many millions of people that are being evicted in just a few days. And you put on top of that these buckethead politicians that have been jerking around with this budget. And you put on top of that the absolute personification of evil itself every day. Don't take a day off 24/7. About to make me lose my mind. Up in here. About to make me act a fool. Up in here. I'm having a hot flash. Let me tell you. When you listen to Choosing Your Future, and I'm giving you absolutely free, it's going to create a shift in your mindset, help you overcome procrastination, It's going to inspire you, give you new ideas to pursue your dream. It's going to jumpstart your motivation and inspiration. It's going to ignite a spirit. It will release what Elizabeth Browning called the imprisoned splendor. It will trigger that presence in you. Dr. Howard Thurman said, there's something in each and every one of us that waits and listens to the voice of the genuine in yourself. It will be perhaps the only guide you will ever have or hear. And if you cannot hear it, all of your life, your days will be spent on the ends of strings that somebody else pulls. And many of you are listening to me now because you don't want anybody pulling your strings. Okay. I think I've given y'all enough today. Let me see. Yeah. I've done enough good work today. 20 minutes after 12. Doing overtime for a good cause. I can take off my cape now. I think I'm about to bust a move. I think I'm going to dance to Jerusalem. I think I'm about to do that. I know y'all laughed at me yesterday. That's okay. I don't care about you laughing at me when I danced for you yesterday. I got some moves now. Homie can move. Don't let this 75 fool you. But I ain't gonna let you see today. You want me to be your private dancer, don't you? No, not today. But I'm going to dance. I wish I had a camera that would follow me so you could see my legs moving. Not the computer can't get the whole thing. I don't want you to just get the top part of it. I want you to see the whole thing when I'm doing the Jerusalem dance. It's something to behold. Yes, I got moves. Once again, I want you to go to hungryforgreatness.org. Help me let these motivational messages go viral. All the speakers that I've trained, go to hungryforgreatness.org. Send this to your database. All of you that have heard my voice and it motivated you and inspired you and it made a difference for you, I want you to join me and go to hungryforgreatness.org and send this to people. A lot of people need hope. A lot of people need their minds lifted and know they're greater than their circumstances, need their hearts jump-started so they can live a heart-centered life. Where your heart is, there your treasure is also. Need their spirits ignited so that they can become, as Mother Teresa would say, a pencil in the hand of God and start writing a new chapter in their lives. I want you to listen to it yourself. Listen to one. Call It's Possible. You hear that one, you say, okay, I see why you want people to hear this. It's going to help a lot of people. I just asked God, what can I do to reach more people? A lot of people don't have a job. A lot of people don't have money for rent, mortgage note, food, prescription drugs. I got 7 families that I'm taking on. I'm encouraging you to do that. We don't want to be witnesses during this time. We're here to serve. The least that you do unto these, my brethren, you do it also unto me. What if each one of us said, I'm going to find 7 people, 7 families, 7 single mothers, 7 individuals who are down on their luck, who are going through a tough time right now, who's sleeping in their car, 7 college students who are homeless. A friend of mine named Butter, she raised money and helped homeless college students trying to make it. Make a list. 7 is my lucky number. Please do that. Do that. Do that. Be a miracle for someone. As someone was a miracle for my family. Reverend Ed Graham in Miami, Florida, from Mount Zion Baptist Church, knocked on the door. Does Miss Mamie Brown live here? Yes, sir. And Reverend Ed Graham, tell me you've adopted 7 children and you'll need some food. Yes, sir. She started crying. Say, thank you, Jesus. I said, Mama, why are you crying? Reverend Ed Graham has bought us some food. We're going to eat tonight. Thank you, Jesus. I prayed so hard. He walked away. He had no idea. A 10-year-old boy looking at him, holding my mother's dress. I said I was going to be like him. Reverend Denno Gibson, courageous brother in Miami. Boy. I've never known my biological father or mother. My son, Calvin, he's been doing 23andMe trying to find out my birth parents. But mama is mama. Father's Day came around, I gave Mamie Brown a Father's Day card. She was mama and daddy all wrapped in one. I say, well, Calvin, you can find him if you want to, but guess what? Mama is mama and daddy all wrapped in one. I'm good. I'm Mrs. Mamie Brown's baby boy. God took me out of my biological mother's womb and placed me in the heart of my adopted mother. I'm good. There's no hole in my soul. I must admit now, I've been curious about the sperm donor. Did he know I existed? What did he do? I do think about that. I remember when I went to Nigeria, I'm going to tell you all this and I'm going to stop. And I saw so many people, men that looked like me, and one guy just looked like I was his son. And so I said, you know what? Coincidence is God's way of staying anonymous. Maybe there's a reason that I'm here in Lagos and I see this man today. So I go up to him and I try to speak with a little accent. Are you my father, sir? He looked at me, no. And turned to walk away. I said, wait a minute, I'm not trying to get child support or nothing. No, leave me be, man. Leave me be, man. You know, I got issues. Okay. Okay. All right. I'll leave y'all alone. I'm going now. I'm going. Don't forget now. Go to hungryforgreatness.org. Go. Go there. I'm going to pick up my medication. I ran out yesterday, so I'm going. And if you want me to train you to use your voice in your story, put voice in the comment section. Say, Les Brown, I want you to teach me how to use my voice in my story, how to use humor, how to use quotes, and how to captivate and transform an audience individually and collectively. Help me to live my making. If this is your calling, as it is mine, reach out today. Don't put it off. Only put off for tomorrow the things that you would be okay if they died in you today. Did you just hear what I just said? Only put off for tomorrow the things that you wouldn't mind if they died inside of you today. Like your story, like your voice, like your gifts. That's something to think about. Better move. Take advantage of the opportunity and the lifetime of the opportunity. It's filling up fast, the class. Got a seat for you. Come on. Come on. Let me show you where it's at. Come on. Y'all don't know that song. Come on, let me show you where it's at. Come on, let me show you where it's at. The name of the place is I Like It Like That.